All right, a toast to the Modern Goonies podcast.
Ayo.
All right. Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Modern Goonies podcast. I'm your host, Trevor King Minor, and here on the mic today, I've got my co-host, Chandler Swing.
How's it going?
And I've got my good friend, Harrison Hoyt.
What up?
All right, guys, this is a super special episode because this marks our 1-year anniversary of being a podcast. And, you know, in numerical order, I guess this is podcast number 10, so it goes out nice and even. So what we've decided to do is, instead of really talking about certain topics or just randomly bullshitting like we usually do, we're going to play a couple drinking games while we do the recordings, and we're going to see where it goes from there. We're maybe going to share some old stories or maybe some things about the podcast, but we're just here to have a good time because we're celebrating, because 1 year of doing consistent podcasts, it's pretty badass, and it was something that none of us thought that we would really be doing at this point. So I'm really happy, and I'm excited to do this. So, we got a couple different drinking games. So one of the first thing that we're going to do is I have some pieces of Modern Goonies trivia, a couple of questions that I compiled, and I'm going to ask it, and the guys are going to write it down. If they both get the answer right, I have to take a shot of the Jim Beam that is right here before me. But if one of them gets it wrong, they have to take a little drink of what they have in front of them. Whoever has the most points at the end of it wins, and the loser has to take a shot of my choice. So yeah, it's like double jeopardy for me. So if they both get it right, I gotta take a pool. And then every now and then, as we let time pass and the conversation flow, we're gonna play this game called Drinkatron, which is an app on the phone that pretty much anytime you tap the screen, someone's gonna have to drink. So it's like King's Cup on steroids. So we're gonna play a little bit of that. So we're gonna start off. I'm gonna pop off with the very first Modern Goonies trivia question.
Okay.
So.
Before we get started,
All right.
So if I get the right answer and he gets it wrong, he has to take a drink?
Yes, you're good. You get that point. So you put a little check mark next to that one that you got right.
Okay.
And you get the point for that round.
If we both get it wrong, do we just...
If you both get it wrong, you don't get the points, and you both take a pool of whatever you're drinking.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, dope. So here is our very first. So don't say it out loud. Write it down. Make sure the other person can't see it. You know, like you're fucking trying to make them not cheat off of you
I got
in
a
class.
wall of liquor.
Yeah. Wall of liquor. And we'll see who gets the first one right. Okay, so question number 1, Modern Goonies trivia. What is the name of the band who performs the Modern Goonies theme song? Oh, I see Chandler is writing a Jeopardy style.
I went big stupid. Just wrote that shit like that.
All right, guys, and what you both finished writing. What is the answer to the first question?
The question actually is, who is modern baseball?
All right, Chandler got it right?
Modern baseball.
All right, so they both got it right, so I have to take a fucking shot. That is correct. The intro theme is the song called This Song is Gonna Buy Brendan Lukens a New Pair of Socks by Modern Baseball. Very obscure, but that's fucking dope.
So
coming in.
specific.
Yeah, it's very specific. All right, fucking pour me up a shot, boys.
I'll drink anyway.
Oh, man.
I feel like I'm going to do extremely bad from here on out.
That was I started off with the easier ones. The questions get progressively more like, okay, that's slightly more specific, so... But I know for a fact there's some that he'll know that you won't, and then there's some that you will know that he won't. So it might even out.
You don't know nothing.
I don't know jack shit about jack shit.
You say that, and Chandler comes in and just is like, okay, swine, get the fuck out of my face.
All right, so taking my first shot. Toast, boys.
I ain't toasting shit. I ain't drinking. I won, motherfucker.
All right. Toast myself. Okay, so while we're at it, we'll go ahead and we'll play the first round of Drinkatron. And we're going to have a round of celebrity. Michael Ross is here tonight. Actually, a lot of our friends are here tonight because it's the 1-year anniversary, and they wanted to be here, so it's badass. So Michael's going to come in. He's going to play this round with us. So basically what it is, let's find it. Drinkatron. So basically, it's like a deck of cards, so there's 52 in it. And you press the button, and then you basically drink whenever the card whatever the theme of the card is. Now, some of these are stupid, and I'm probably going to skip them because it's just annoying.
Okay.
So I'll tell you which ones to skip, but we'll just go around.
All right.
I'll start, and then we'll go clockwise.
Sure
So and that'll be one round. Okay, so Drinkatron round fucking 1. Let's go. All right. So I'm the question master now. Like I said, it's like King's Cup. We might have to throw some of these out, but whatever. All right, Harrison, just tap it. Just press the press button. All right.
Everybody drink.
There we go. See. All right, drink up, boys. Some good shit right there. All right, pass it off to Michael.
All right, here we go. Guys drink too.
All right,
All of us?
2 pulls. Fuck yeah. I'll probably cut out some of this dead space whenever we're like doing this shit.
Give 3 drinks.
Oh,
Give 3 drinks. That's a good one. I'm going to give 3 drinks to Harrison.
Good
Only
Lord.
because I know that we're about to make Trevor drink a shit ton of this trivia.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, we will see about that.
Okay,
won't
so
we?
that's the first round. So now we'll get into the actual conversation. So for everyone, Michael, thanks for joining us on Celebrity. We appreciate that.
No problem.
So for everyone who's wondering when the fuck we're
Wait.
actually gonna,
Are you still the question master?
yes.
I got your ass. I'm the question master now.
Oh, okay.
Does it carry over?
Yeah, well,
Like
so
if
we'll,
we
yeah,
go
we'll,
to the
yeah, we'll
next
carry
round?
over each round. So you got to keep that shit in mind. So yeah, this is where we'll get into the actual conversation pieces of when we're kind of talking in between the stuff. So let's set a timer, and every time the timer goes off is when we got to do the shit. So how many minutes of conversation should we get in before we hit another one?
5.
I think 5's pretty solid.
All right, we'll set a timer for 5 fucking minutes. Okay, so before I start this, did you guys have anything in specific you wanted to talk about, or do we want to just kind of go with the random shit that I was talking about a minute ago?
I'm gonna be real, I had nothing.
Whatever you got lined up, Chief. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
so here we go. So since this is a celebratory thing, let's reminisce. Let's talk about some old fucking stories. So I want to hear about the first drink that you guys ever had. Chandler, why don't you go first? Tell us the story. Was it as magical as I'm imagining?
Pass. I got to think. It was a long time ago.
So like, this is just like your first sip or your first like drunk?
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm like. having
Okay,
a
yeah.
problem
All right. So we'll make that more interesting. First time you're ever drunk.
Okay.
with. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Chandler, go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Harrison. I got to mentally decide if I want to.
So
Say
I already know
what I
The
for
things you have
to
to
say.
disclose. Yeah.
I already know for a fact Chandler has better stories, but I
He
think
does.
You don't know that.
And now
well, the first time I got drunk was like I think legitimately at Trevor's house.
It's
And
probably true for a lot of our friends.
and yeah, I think that's pretty true. And I think like I can't associate going over to Trevor's house and not drinking or being incredibly fucked up. So like I think if I had to think real hard about it, the first time I was ever like super drunk, if it's not at Trevor's, it was with Sawyer, and we were at his house, and I think it was New Year's, and I won't say when it happened because it was kind of hey, I wasn't necessarily 21, but hey, who's talking?
Right.
But anyway, I drank. Well, I made the mistake of not eating anything, and it
Rookie
was
mistake.
It was just Jack Daniels and Coke, and I got so drunk I was dry heaving, throwing up, like to the point there's just nothing coming up. Ruined it for a while. I think that's what happens to a lot of people the first time. It ruins it. You're like, I'm not drinking again, and then it's like, okay, you learn how to handle your liquor, and then you're
Right,
like, I'll
yeah.
drink again.
Yeah.
So it's like
pretty much exactly.
nothing too crazy though. I mean, I think we just played some beer pong with who was it? I think it was one of his cousins. I think or uncle. I think it was one of his uncles.
Probably don't. Yeah.
I think it was 2 of his uncles actually,
I'm
and
not
they
gonna-
were
yeah.
belligerently drunk. Like the dude leaned back to do like a beer pong shot and went and just fell, like just trying to shoot that shit. But
Damn.
yeah, that's probably my first time. Nothing too crazy, but
All right, Chandler, you go.
Pass.
Okay.
Look,
are you gonna tell the story?
Look,
or-
okay. Well, I'll have 2 different ones. The first one I got is I'm trying to think back to when the first time I got like shitty drunk.
Okay. Do you want me to? I'll tell mine first. I'll give you more time to think.
Like I got to go through a lot of backlogs of drinking
Okay.
times.
Well, I'll sit here. I'll tell mine. You think. Okay. So hey, John's flagging you down over there. Oh, stop clicking. Stop clicking the pen.
Fuck, I can't help it, dude.
I do
Yeah.
a lot too. I have had to put it down.
Good call,
If I
John.
hold a
I
pen,
wouldn't have noticed that until I was fucking editing it.
If I hold a pen, I click it.
Yeah. So, first time I was ever drunk, Harrison knows this one. It was in New Orleans. Yeah, it was in New Orleans. So I used to be a pretty big stickler about drinking, as everyone in my fucking friend group knows. I never wanted to do it, but then as, I just grew older, I stopped giving a shit. And so I was going to wait till my 21st birthday, so it was like this big, like on your 21st is the first time you ever have a drink. That's kind of cool. But the entire friend group we were all going to New Orleans for, it was right before 4th of July, and it was this big trip. Like like almost all of our friends went. And we rented a little Airbnb, and we were going to Bourbon Street, and Zach talked me into it, actually, because he's like, dude, I know you want to wait till your 21st because it's like super symbolic, and I get it, but we're taking this trip, and it's only like 3 months before your birthday. Fucking just come down there with us. If you're ever going to get drunk, the first time around all your friends in New Orleans is the best place to do it. And I'm like, fuck, he's right. And so I was like, all right, so I kind of gave up on that. So literally, I never had a drink of anything until like 3 months before my 21st birthday, and we were in New Orleans having a fucking good time, and I was sitting... I never had drank anything, so I couldn't drink anything strong, so I was just drinking like fucking Smirnoffs and bullshit like that. And I think the question, and like I didn't know what being drunk was like, so I just felt like super, like a little dizzy. I was like, this is weird. And I probably asked the question, how do I know when I'm drunk? 400 goddamn times, because Harrison literally was like, the next day he was like, hey, I'm Trevor. How do I know when I'm drunk? And he fucking
The question went from, hey, how do I know I'm drunk, to like, hey, I'm drunk. And I'm like, you're there. You're there.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my story. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it was really cool.
That was also during Essence Fest, and we didn't know. And Essence Fest was like,
What is Essence Fest?
so it's like I think that's a magazine name, but like basically it's a big like.
It sounds like
All right, timer's going off. Stop your fucking shit right there. All right, the next piece of Modern Goonies, and then we'll go for 5 minutes, and then we'll do Drinkatron. So the next piece of Modern Goonies trivia. All right. Okay. Why is the logo an octopus?
Don't fuck this up, Harrison.
It's either why or like what's the story behind it, whatever. Just what is the background for why it's an octopus? If you listen to the practice podcast, you know the answer to that.
Or if you were there at its conception.
True.
I'm locked in, Alex.
All right, flip your paper over so Harrison can't see.
Yes, sir.
Got to be extra careful. All right, Chandler, go first since you finished first. What is your answer?
It's from the deleted Goonies scene where they fight the
Thank God.
octopus.
All right, is that what you
Yeah,
said?
that's exactly
All right,
what I
I'm taking
said.
another shot. These boys are doing good. I'm proud. All right, pour me up.
Yeah, I think I only remember that because I asked that specifically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, they start off easy, but they get harder. So
I've still never seen that.
you never seen that scene?
No,
It's yeah, I'll play it. I'll play it later.
I think you've played it on the podcast.
I did.
too.
I played it
Yeah.
on the practice one. Yeah, and it's super shitty. But as Sawyer said, it's a critique on this podcast, like being a deleted scene. All right, cheers, guys.
Bottoms up, bitch.
Woo!
All right, so are we going 5 minutes on a different
5 minutes, and then we're doing Drinkatron. I don't want to do too many things
on a
like back to
different
back.
subject, or?
No, well, we'll keep going. We'll pick up
Okay.
right where we left off.
Well, I'll just go into mine.
Okay.
So, I did my fair share of underage drinking, and my share of age drinking, and I don't really remember the first time I had like where I was like, I'm shitty drunk. Because there's a difference between like the first time you get a buzz on, which I think happened to me when I was like maybe like 12 or 13, just like
Yeah.
drinking at like a parent's party. You can give them the little. It's very deceptive, like drinking from like the fruit punch shit. And if it's got
They
like,
sneak up on you.
yeah, those motherfuckers are quick. I think the one that I was like drinking at this party was like champagne or something, but had a good little buzz on. But I don't remember the first time I got shitty drunk. But the one that I can remember most vividly was probably my 17th birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone. I don't even think any of like the people in our friend group now were there. There's a shit ton of people at my parents' house, and I got so drunk, the most drunk I have ever been in my entire life, and will be. I never want to get this drunk again. Like the only time I've ever blacked out and like not remember shit. Like it's in pieces.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
Like,
Yeah. Okay. So my next one was gonna be like first Blackout Story. So I guess you're beating me to the punchline.
oh, okay. Yeah. Well, just fucking
Go
tie
roll,
up,
roll
just
right into
tie
it.
up both of
yeah.
them.
Roll right
Like,
into it.
Wake up like stumbling drunk, ride with people to the donut store, get like fucking 25 pig with cheese, and go home, take a nap, wake up, drunk as hell. Get my parents drive me to a concert, and go to the concert, get done, and I'm like finally coming off my buzz. Like drunk for 24 hours. That's a lot of fucking booze.
Yeah.
Good
You know, Jason.
God.
Jason once told me that he was drunk for 72 hours once.
I believe it.
That cannot be good for you.
I don't know how he's not dead.
So I haven't been drunk like for an extended period of time, but like segments of drinking when I was in my youth.
Mm-hmm.
Could go for days, weeks.
Yeah.
Could do it like every night. Now if I like drink like heavy one night, it fucks everything up.
Yeah. I can still do it. And I think it's because I had such a late start in drinking that I'm able to, like, I'm still able to go pretty hard and be fine the next day.
This podcast is sponsored by AAA. We're all admitting we're drunks.
Yeah, we added an extra A just
Yeah,
for
that's
extra
how
precaution.
fucked up we are.
Is it?
It's
just
AA.
AA.
I'm a fucking
Alcohol
idiot. I'm already beating y'all
He's
there.
hammered, dude. He fucking needs that extra special AA.
Good
Triple
Lord.
A, motherfucker.
I think I was done drinking like by the time like I turned 21. When I turned 21, believe me though, I got dummy shitty.
Oh, dude, when
But,
yeah.
Like after that, I was like, I'm just gonna like buy beer for whenever I get off work and I want one beer. Like I'm out eating and I'm like, I want a beer, or just go out drinking. But
Yeah.
I don't like getting dummy shitty anymore.
Yeah, I go back and forth with it. When I was in Lubbock with John Noah, I loved getting fucked up. Like I would just for no goddamn reason. And there's so many stories of me crawling into John's closet hammered at like 3 a.m. Like I've come in and I'm like super fucked up. And I walk in and I'm like, John, fucking, you didn't come out with this, man. Fucking, what's up, bro? I fucking love you, bitch. And he's like sitting there fucking like playing video games. And he's like, he won't even acknowledge my existence. He's not even looking at me. He's just sitting there playing video games. He's like, yeah, that sounds like a good time, man. So anyways, I come home like fucked up. And he's like he's not having anything to do with it. He's just like, yeah, he's like playing COD. He's like playing with all the guys. And I'm sure they can hear me, my drunk fucking rambling. And I'm like, dude, I love you, man. Like, fucking, what, like,
That's
talk
when
to
you
me.
know you're drunk.
Yeah, I
When
was
you
like,
start getting
I was
into
like,
the I love you
I'm like,
handing out
talk
the
to me,
I
bro.
love
I was
yous.
like, and I'm sitting, I'm like, dude, you're so mean. You're not fucking talking to me. And like, literally, he does once again does not even look at me,
Yeah,
just
I
not
think
acknowledging.
The only thing I
me.
can think of is like John Noah's like dead stare. He's just like, I can't do it.
Dude, yeah, no, just. So yeah, just not even acknowledging my existence, and timer goes off. All right, fucking. That
is annoying
We're
already.
We're going around a Drinkatron. Michael, get your dick over here.
All right, Dick's coming out for Harambe.
If I ever get fired for the podcast, it will be this one. It will be this one. Okay, so doing another round of Drinkatron, basically King's Cup on steroids. All right, pressing go. I'm the first one. All right. Oh shit, guys, drink 3.
Oh my god.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Fuck it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Complete the loop.
Oh my god.
I shouldn't have put hard liquor. Oh, wait, we're just playing, so if girls drink, then nothing happens. So that card's dead.
We all drink because we're girls.
Yeah. Okay, that was my card. If it's like a dumb fucking one, like rhymes, just ignore it, but go ahead and hit it.
Take 3 drinks.
Fuck.
Guys,
You
or-
take 3
It
drinks.
just says take 3
Oh, so
drinks.
yeah, you take 3.
Oh, hell yeah.
Get fucked, idiot.
I know this game,
God
Harrison, this fucks you
damn.
up quick.
I'm already getting fucked up.
Nah, man.
It's been like what, 15 minutes? Of the
Michael, can you
podcast? Not even.
grab him another Coke because he's probably gonna want that instead of drinking that
I'll
shit.
take a beer.
There we go. He's got
I
a
would
beer.
really
We're good, we're
appreciate
good.
a beer. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Product placement.
So while you've got 3, let's see, everyone must take photos of you while you finish your drink.
Next.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Just next it. We want just simplistic shit.
I'll take a photo of anything.
Repeat the last word of every sentence.
Yeah, ignore it.
Reverse the order that the cards are drawn.
Ignore it.
God damn it.
That's an ad.
Advertisement.
Apply for Geico.
15% can save you about 15 minutes can save you 15% or more.
Trademark.
Take one drink.
There you go.
There you go, motherfucker. All right, and now we got Chandler.
Give 2 drinks.
Oh no.
Michael,
Both?
you take both drinks.
Yeah.
All 2 of them.
Pick one.
Yeah.
You can
2
take them
swigs.
whatever order
All
you
right.
want.
Pass the phone back. Another 5 minutes convo, and then we'll do another piece of Modern Goonies trivia.
You suck. You didn't ask
right.
any questions.
Oh, I forgot.
Damn it.
I'm bad at
I should have
this.
been the question master.
You should have been. You would have fucking got my dick.
So we're still talking about blackouts?
No. So now I'm still talking about that fucking John Noah story. So, anyways, so you're not having anything. I'm like, bro, you're so mean. You're not fucking paying attention to me. Like, fuck you. And so, like, literally at this point, I'm so drunk. I'm on the floor, just like laying on the I'm laying on the carpet, staring at the ceiling, like seeing God. I'm so hammered.
my God.
And I'm fucking like, and I'm like,
You ain't seeing shit.
and I'm fucking
You
tired.
too dizzy.
And I'm tired, and I'm like, because I've been out at the bars all night. That was typically the thing, is that because I turned 21 before John Noah did, so I would go out to the bars with either my cousin or some people that we knew.
Right.
And then I'd come home really fucked up, and every time John was just like super annoying. And so I would fucking, no joke, I would lay there, and then I'd be like, fucking hate you, man. And I'm literally crawling, like dragging my limp ass body through the bathroom, because his closet was in the was like connected to the bathroom. So through the bathroom into his closet, and I would lay underneath all his clothes and pass the fuck out. Just pass out drunk. And I did this multiple times, like 5 times probably. Like, and literally John would come in. John would come in there like hours later, and he'd just kick me, and he'd be like, "The fuck you doing? Get the fuck out of my closet, you stupid bitch!" Like, the fuck is what? It's like, why do you keep crawling in here? The fuck is wrong with you?
A Mr. Musk. Mr. Scent.
Anyway, so yeah, let's go to Blackout Stories. Harrison, why don't you go first? Chandler kind of told his,
So
I can tell a different one that's more recent for mine.
Okay. Go
Can we
ahead.
do it now?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you were there, and so was John, and so was Brandon.
Okay, hold on. Tell it next. Harrison, go first.
Okay.
I, again, probably have not a crazy story, but like the blackout I got, the most drunk I got to where I basically was blacking out was when I came over that one time after work, and me and Jacob Bowling were shooting those Four Locos.
Oh. Oh, God.
Fucking all the hairs on my leg stood up at once as soon as you said Four Loko.
Well, so my 21st compares with this only because I drank so many mixed drinks that I just started throwing up constantly. But it kind of trails. This one gets worse because like I got to his house after work. I had a shitty day, and I was like, I'm drinking Four Locos. I bought 4, and I was like, I'm definitely not drinking.
To get a fucking elephant drunk.
I drank
this.
one of these, and then I had another one, and I drank literally. So I drank 1.5 Four
I remember
Locos.
another blackout story. I'm talking about Four Locos. I think we've already talked about this one though.
We'll tell 4 Loco stories, but yeah, go ahead.
And I drank 1.5 in about 40 minutes, like tops, and I was like feeling it. And also, Trevor's like, "You want to do shots?" And I did 2 shots right after that. And I was like sitting here like, I can't finish this Four Loko, and I'm like drunk. And then I'm like, "Jacob, do you want this?" He's like, "Of course I want it." And he just goes like inhaled the
just
Four
kills
Loko
it,
and like
right.
dropped it. And I was like, "Oh my God." And like after that, all I remember is getting stupid, like lovey-dovey drunk, like put my arms around like you and Zach. I'm like, "Guys, let me set you up with my girlfriend's friend." Like I was trying to set up.
I don't remember that.
I was trying
That's
to set
fun.
up Fisk with that one girl that Lainey knows, but like I kept saying her name, and like Fisk wanted her. He never said anything about it, but like I was like, "Dude, let me hook you." Bro, let me get you a girl, bro. He's like,
Yeah.
"We gonna get you some pussy, my guy." And
Okay,
like,
I'll bleep this out, but was it?
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll bleep that.
I was trying so hard not to say her name.
1:37 in the morning, bleep that right there.
But yeah, it was. I was like, "Bro, suck the soul out of you," and I was like, "Come on, let's
Yeah.
get you a girl." And like,
Damn.
it's like, "Stop!" And then like, I got home and I was like, I don't even know how I got home. Like, I don't even know who drove me home. I think I spent the night, maybe.
You probably spent most people spent the night whenever we would do shit.
But this
like
was
that.
like an average, like, Friday. Like, I didn't, like, I don't remember. Maybe I did.
I thought of
spend the
another
night,
Blackout
but-
story now,
Jesus
too.
Christ, Chandler.
But yeah, you're going to have way better stories than
Yeah.
that.
Well, I won't share all of them.
All right, share the one you think is the funniest.
Oh, definitely
The
the most recent one.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, yeah, tell that one, dude. That was fucking funny as fuck.
So not many people would appreciate it, but if anyone grew up playing Kingdom Hearts or any kind of video game,
Stop it right there, motherfucker. All
I'm
right.
not stopping.
Nope, you're
That is
stopping.
the most annoying thing.
I wake up to
already.
that every morning, so I get angry.
No,
every.
it's not the sound. It's just interrupting mid.
Oh, yeah, I know. It sucks.
It's absolutely angry.
It sucks, dude.
me.
No,
Well,
this is like those advertisements.
so what's
This
up-
is an advertisement break, is what this is.
So what's up next? Trivia?
This is trivia. So
Okay,
me-
I was going to go get a drink, but I'm not now because I know I'm not going to drink.
Okay, you might have to drink on this one. One of you is not going to know this one. I know this for a fact. Okay,
You don't know shit for a fact.
who? We have people in the background. We have a live audience tonight. They're the first of its kind, and it's fucking dope. All right,
kinda fun.
I don't know what happened. I'm going to ask about this in a minute, but all right, right now. All right,
Michael hit the vape.
Oh.
Damn.
Who came up with the name Modern Goonies? I swear to God, if they both get this, I'm gonna fucking hang myself. All right, guys. Harrison, you finished first. Who got it?
Sawyer.
Okay.
Zeech.
All right, so you got to take a drink.
Fuck. I actually didn't know that. Okay.
So we have this group chat with all of our friends in it, and we've been wanting to start a podcast for a little bit, but we didn't really. It was kind of just an idea at the time. We didn't really know what we wanted to name it, and Zach renamed the group chat Modern Goonies, and I straight up told him immediately. I knew I was like, that's what I want, and I told him I was like, hey Zach, I want you to know I have full intentions. I want to use this. Do I have permission? And he was like, yeah, I don't fucking care. Go ahead. And so. Yeah, that's where it came from. Zach just randomly renaming the group chat Modern Goonies, and it stuck ever since.
Well, I'm 3 for 3.
You are 3 for 3.
So I take a shot.
No,
you
just
take a drink.
Just take a drink. Like I said, this is double jeopardy for me. Like I'm banking on one of you not knowing anything, and each time you both get it, I take a shot. So
Okay, but at the end, between the two of us, whoever has
the least amount of correct questions. So
has to take a shot.
yeah.
Well, I'll mark his too. I got it.
Okay, there we go.
I'll remember them by the answers.
Yeah.
So Harrison, you're
I've won.
guaranteed to take a shot because I'm not missing another
All right.
question.
So fucking doing 5 minutes. What happened?
Well, y'all shut the hell up.
We gotta
We're
ask.
trying to do a fucking show here.
All right. Well, I want to know now what happened to Michael,
Unreal.
and he's dying.
And the vape hit back. It spit back at him
He chomped. He bombed.
like a rattlesnake in the hot desert. It bit back at him.
Michael is fucking high.
He zooted on that nicotine.
Dude, literally, he's like,
John is speaking with the Marlboro Man right now.
all right.
Oh,
Anyways, continue
shit.
on your story, Chandler. It's the Kingdom Hearts story.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot.
You were playing, yeah. Anyone who wants to know Kingdom Hearts or whatever, that's what you were saying.
Yeah. Well, it could be anyone that's just like in love with any kind of like franchise or any kind of like media source. So this one, like the last like entry in the game came out, and I played it since I was like probably like 8 or like 9 years old. So it's been a while, grown attached to it, and it was like supposed to conclude like its like big thing, and it had been like 10 years since like anything new had come out. Or fuck, I think it was longer than that. Fuck yeah, it was like 13 years or something.
Yeah, I think it was 12, Fizz said.
Yeah, something crazy. But I've been waiting to play it, like getting super hyped up for the ending, and was like, I'm gonna drink some whenever like I beat this game. So I bought a handle of Jim Beam. I was like, it's good enough to just like drink. I was like drinking a pretty good quantity, get pretty drunk. I was like, I want to feel pretty good when I do this. Ended up getting super drunk. Like got like halfway through, and like I was like, all right, every time I do a boss fight, I was like, when I beat him, I'm gonna take a drink or I'm gonna take a shot. And literally there was like probably like 20 like fights like in a row, and like
Yeah.
gotten so drunk where I'm just like taken shots before. I was like, I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
So yeah, a little bit of context here. So he said that he's like, anytime this whatever specific thing happens, and he would pass the bottle around, and so the bottle just kept getting at like everyone who was in the room, the bottle just kept getting passed around to all of us.
Because at this point, it was a spectacle.
Yeah, so
watch
we were
happen.
we were all watching. We wanted to see Chandler beat the game.
It's also good to interject that we went to a bar halfway through this
We had
So
already
there was some
we had
other
already been
drinking.
to a bar, and so like we had come back. We're slightly buzzed from the bar.
I was hammered.
And Chandler was hammered, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna beat this game." And so he starts every time whatever his thing that he claimed happened, he would pass the bottle around, and it got to the point that I had taken so many shots, and I was already so drunk from the bar that I realized if I keep doing this, I'm gonna fuck myself up. So I would fake the pulls that I was taking. I was just like, I would hold it up a little bit and then not. I would literally take like a
Poser.
sip. Yeah, I would take like a sip because I was really fucked up, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how they're doing this.
Fair enough.
And they just kept passing it around. I'm like, I cannot do it. So I would just fake my pulls. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll take the heat. I don't fucking care. I can't do this. And anyways, continue on.
Just ended up getting super drunk, beat it, ending super sad. I started crying and I couldn't stop.
Chandler, I have never seen this before in my life. Chandler started sobbing like uncontrolled, like literally he was just sitting there. The credits scroll to the game, and like it's a game that he loves so much, and he's drunk as fuck, and he beats it, and the credits scroll, and he's like just like like slight whimpering, like just but letting out noise, like
That
a
is
fucking
the most
like
pure shit I've ever heard.
and like I mean he is like clenched faced, like
Ugly crying.
yeah, like hunched over, like just fucking sobbing.
Oh, that's
And
amazing.
that's not the funniest part. The funniest part is that like he starts doing that, and we're like, we're kind of like we're chuckling. We're like, okay, this is a moment. This is clearly a moment for him. We'll let him have it. So it was me and my cousin's fiance, and we were in the other room, and we're just bullshitting. Well, what I didn't realize is that we had been talking for a long time, me and my cousin's fiance, for like an hour, just sitting there bullshitting.
I don't think it was that long.
It was a long time. It was we talked for like, if not an hour, like 40 minutes. And we were sitting there talking, and the entire time that we were talking, he was sobbing in the background.
I think that was at the point where I like blacked out.
And literally like sobbing the whole time. And it got to the point where like I wasn't noticing it, but Brandon stops mid-conversation. He's like, bro, is he all right? Like, what the fuck is happening in there? And I'm like, this is important to him. It's fine. He'll be fine. And so the next day, so like he sobs uncontrollably. He eventually goes to bed. He like passes the fuck out. And the next day, I like wake up to Chandler opening my door, and he like peeks his head in, and he's got like this kind of dumbfounded smile on his face. Oh shit! I'll finish this real quick. He's got this dumbfounded smile on his face, and he's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey man, what's up?" And he's like, so what the fuck happened last night?" He had no idea. He was so fucked up that he blacked out. He didn't realize that he had sobbed for like an hour straight in the living room.
I also don't know why I fell asleep at like the foot of John Noah's bed.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god.
Everyone just crawls to John Noah's room when they're drunk.
Literally like woke up the next day, went to work, still drunk.
Okay, this one is Drinkatron now,
Had
right?
no idea what was happening. What happened
Celebrity,
the night
get the
before.
fuck over here.
Jesus Christ.
He
All
can't.
right.
He's too zooted.
Michael's off in nicotine land.
I won't lie, I'm feeling this right now.
He's in tobacco land.
Okay, yeah, one round of Drinkatron. Oh, shit, I don't know how much more I can take. All right,
Pussy.
I know. All right, girls drink 3, so suck my dick. Do I gotta press this again since the card didn't happen, or?
Yeah.
Are we taking a bet here? Yes. Okay. Girls drink 2. No girls.
Trevor's the girl.
Story of my life.
Okay. So I'm making a rule.
Okay.
Well, you already suck at the question master.
Yeah, I know. I suck dick at this. So. Fuck, I'm gonna fuck myself on this. No, I can't.
I've already started it. Finish it.
Well, no. I'm.
You
trying
need me
to
to think of a rule?
What?
You need me to give you a rule?
I'm sure. What do you got in mind?
3 easy ones, or the green man where you got to take them off your drink before you drink it. Drink,
Okay,
drunk.
yeah, we'll do that one. Drink, drunk.
What's that?
Anytime you say any variation of the word drink, you have to drink.
Such as, hey, you have to drink, or did you drink that?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I've drank that.
Or I've drank way too much. Whatever the fuck. It doesn't
So if
matter.
you say the word, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so is that going to go through conversation or just when we play Drinkatron?
I don't know. Let's take a vote.
Conversation.
There's no way we're remembering this.
Okay.
I will remember it.
Conversation. There we go. We'll continue that through the conversations.
Starting now,
Starting now.
So
Can't
does-
say it.
That's the new rule.
you
So
can't
does
say
the-
it.
Yeah, as of this
Okay.
moment, cannot say drink, drink, drink.
Okay.
You guys want to take a drink?
Okay.
Clever, Michael.
Fucking
Got him.
sadomasochistic. All right, passing it off to Harry, man.
Okay, so does this mean the question master goes through into conversation as well?
Yeah, I think so. Well, that is.
You're the
make-
host. You
that-
ask us questions.
Good
This is
God.
rigged.
Yeah, no. It for a question master. Don't worry about that. That's fine.
Okay.
Because I'm at. Yeah, you're right. We
Can I
all
go?
ask each other too many questions. Yeah, go ahead. Hit go.
Take 2 drinks.
Get fucked, idiot.
No. That's This is just you, not you. Put your
Oh,
drink
okay,
down.
okay.
Well, you can take 2
Yeah,
drinks
no,
if you want
I'm
to.
handing-
Oh, gosh
Yeah.
dang it. You
said
said
it,
the D
and you
word,
said-
and you said, I think we all did.
Fucking
not say
bitch.
You said you read the card.
Of course I fucking read the card. What the fuck you mean? Yeah, I did read the card.
All right. So I guess it would have to just be like take 2. That one. That's what you would have
That's
to
bullshit. What the fuck is that?
say. We
Yeah, I
did
guess
agree.
I'll drew.
Give 1. Trevor,
Suck my dick, motherfucker.
Surprised he didn't give it to himself.
I considered it.
So now what?
I'll wait for this Monopoly ad.
God damn it.
Guys, take 1 alcoholic beverage suitable amount to substantiate to the foreign word.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh shit, dick.
Shit dicks.
That's some Randy shit. Moose cocks!
All right, pass the phone back.
I will never forget Marcus saying pooping on pussy. John, you remember pooping on pussy? You remember when Marcus said that?
Come on,
Oh my God.
come on.
Oh my god. Okay, another 5 minutes.
All right.
I finished up my portion of his story, I guess. Yeah. So Chandler blacked out, slept at the foot of John Noah's bed after playing Kingdom Hearts and sobbing uncontrollably for an hour.
Nice.
Hey, when you love a game, you love it.
Yeah.
So play Kingdom Hearts.
Shit.
Shout
Did
out
you-
Fisk.
Did you tell your blackout story?
Yeah, it wasn't very interesting. That's
Okay.
why.
All right. Let's go to. Well, you told your Four Loko story, right?
Yeah, I guess to add on to it like a little bit, my real blackout story is my
We
21st.
need the context.
That's
The
what,
rest of the story.
That's what I'm telling you.
I know.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm trying to say it. Anyway, so it's just my 21st. I went over to my parents and we got drunk. But the thing was that... What?
Yeah. Take a drink. Fuck. God damn it! Fuck you both, motherfuckers.
Anyway, so what happened was
slacking.
we all got so fucked up that so everyone probably had 4 different mixed
Oh, almost.
4 different mixed beverages, and I started my night by playing beer pong with 4 Loko. Mm-hmm. Bad idea.
Rookie mistake.
Well, also the other mistake is that Chandler would agree on is when you play beer pong, there's a rule of elbow. My parents do not play with that rule, so they will go from here and go to make a shot and make it every time. And I'm like, there's no challenge. So, but anyway, long story short, I got really fucked up. I woke up.
And your parents beat your ass in beer pong?
No. Oh, yeah, they did. But my stepdad did. But the end of the night consisted of me trying to find Lainey. And I found Lainey as I was blacking out, just sitting outside on the doorsteps. And I'm like, we need to go to sleep. Come on. So I grab a trash bag, me premeditatingly telling my sober self, hey, you're going to want this in the morning. So I grab this trash bag and I hang it on my doorknob. And I'm laying in bed and I wake up like every 3 hours from my fucked up slumber from blacking out, realizing Lainey hasn't fallen asleep yet. It starts going bad. She starts holding her side, saying she fucking can't sit, she feels awful. Then it's 8:00 a.m. She's still been there. She's still sitting up, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "I need to go to the hospital." I'm like, "Oh my god."
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. And I
I remember this. I forgot.
me and my mom, very drunk.
John immediately over there.
Very fucked up, still sobering up. Drive Lainey to the Quinlan ER. Turns out she has a kidney infection. And was in the ER with a kidney infection, fucked up from the night before still. And the doctor's asking her if she's been drinking. Fuck! And it's fucking hard. Fuck! Anyway. And she said, well, they could test her fucking, they could do tests on her. It would immediately come back up. She said, yeah, I have been. I literally thought my relationship with Lainey was ending right there. I thought her mom was going to kill me because
really?
I thought I almost killed Lainey over being... I mean, obviously, the kidney infection had nothing to do with... I can't say the word. But,
yeah. Gulping.
But, yeah, that was a Blackout story that was fun until that part the next
Yeah.
day. And Lainey had to go home to go to school eventually. Fucking school at like 9:30. So she had to wake up early as hell to go to the doctor.
Jesus.
It was this is a really bad story, but Lainey still refers to it as the most fucked up she has ever been. And she
wow.
stopped drinking for like 4 months. Like she didn't drink for 4 months after that.
I think the best way to handle...
What?
You said that.
Fuck me!
I think the best way to handle dealing with consuming alcoholic beverages is to just get really fucked up. Like one time, just get like absolutely shitty. And then the next day you're like, I'm never doing this again. Like there's always a lowest point. And once
Yeah.
you hit that lowest point, you're like,
The best advice...
I'm never getting this fucked up ever again.
The best advice I give is to not drink multiple mixed beverages. And I said it again. Even though I tried to tell myself not to say it.
You said it at the start and you corrected it at the
know.
end, so you're improving.
That's my advice to young gulpers is to
Gulpers.
is to don't mix mixed beverages. It's hard to
Don't
say this. I'm processing.
Yeah, I know.
Like you ever seen The Hangover where like
Mixed.
Zach Galifianakis doing like
Yeah.
math in his head?
Yeah,
That's me trying not to say those words.
It's like Steve Carell from The Office, and he's like, sometimes I start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. We just see where it happens. That's you right now.
All right, we're going on to another piece of Modern Goonies trivia.
Oh my God, time to sweep. Where's the broom?
I think from here
Get
on
your brooms,
out
'cause it's a
will
mess.
be when it becomes more difficult for you.
Great.
You better get your brooms, because it's
a
a
mess.
mess.
Oh shit! If I have to take a shot here, I'm gonna kill myself. All right.
You're scared.
What are the two official movie/movie franchises that we've dedicated an entire podcast to?
Do you have to name one of them?
No, you have to name both. There are two. We have dedicated podcasts to either movies or movie franchises. What are the name of those? I know
one of them.
We've talked about a lot of movies. So
I know one of them
it's
because I was on it.
yeah. So flip it over.
Okay.
Don't let me down.
That almost got me. That's a real easy one. That almost got me.
I think they both got this one. God damn it. All right, Chandler, you're the first to finish. Which ones are they?
First one, Midsommar.
Okay.
Singular. Second, Star Wars. All movies.
Okay. Harrison?
That's exactly what I
God damn it, motherfucking piece of shit.
I was literally like, I've been on one of them, but then I said, no, I've been on two of them.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna be like.
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, please forget.
I was like, wait a minute, I was fucking there. That
All
was
right,
last
pour
pour me
that
up,
came into my mind.
pour
I
me
was
up,
like-
and then we're gonna take an intermission because I gotta piss like a bitch.
I was like, which one is Harrison forgetting? I was about to be like, where's his lifeline? Can he phone a friend?
Fuck.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna be fucked up by the end of this.
You should have made harder questions.
They get hard. They get harder. I swear to God.
Well, you're gonna be blacked out by then.
Yeah, I was not expecting this. All right, cheers, motherfucker.
Cheers, my dude.
Oh shit. All right, got to piss. So we'll take a slight intermission here. I'll save what we have. All right, so back from intermission. Set the timer to another 5 minutes.
Why don't we bump it to?
You want to bump it? Would you like to rephrase?
Why don't we bump it to 7?
Okay, we'll bump it to 7. All right, 7 it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, what the hell were we talking about? Oh,
Blackouts.
okay. So yeah, did you finish your story or no? With
Yeah,
Lenny?
that was finished with it.
Okay.
It was definitely worth.
then
Well, it wasn't worth anything, but
and then like 3 years later, they got married. So
Yeah.
there you go.
yeah.
So I think Michael just died. Did he hit the vape again? God damn it. Okay, so this isn't a Blackout story, but this is a Four Loko story. This is what so everyone. Yeah, I'm telling this story, John Noah. So everyone's got a Four Loko story for the reason why they're ruined. That's why everyone shudders when you say it, because everyone has fucked themselves up on Four Loko. So
Before
this is
you
mine.
start, which flavor?
This is important.
This was fruit punch.
Oh, mine was watermelon.
Why are you? What was that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. The ones that she gave us that night, though, Noah, were fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
I
All right.
will never forget that.
Okay, well, there's some that are way less shitty than others, but
The
none of
gold
them
ones
good.
are like higher percent of alcohol.
Yeah.
I think.
and they are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Substance
no, they were
liquid
they were the
fiberglass.
fucking fruit punch ones. And so when this so we met up with a girl that we knew in college. And another friend of ours that we had grown up with, and she had come up for the weekend. So it was like me, John, and then these two girls that we knew.
Is this the story I'm thinking about?
I've told this multiple times, so yeah, you probably know.
I know everything.
Someone just snapped. Okay. So me, John, and these two girls, and this was right around the time. This was like literally this was 1 week before my 21st birthday, and I had only been drunk the one time, because I can't buy alcohol myself, and I had been in Lubbock that whole time, so I didn't know anyone who could get me it. So I'd only been drunk that one time, which was the story I told a minute ago about being in New Orleans. That was the only time I'd been drunk. So hadn't been drunk since then, and we all meet up, and we're like, hey, this girl's in town. We want to have a good time, so why don't we go to a hot tub? So in Lubbock, it's really common on all the campus apartments that you go to just like a random hot tub or pool, and it doesn't really matter. No one really discriminates. It's like, okay, whatever. Like, we're all students here. We don't give a fuck if you use our pool or our hot tub. So the mistake we made is that we went there at like 1 in the morning, something stupid like that. Like we went super late, where it was clearly closed, but we just didn't give a fuck. And so she shows up, and she's got a fucking sack of Four Locos.
Oh, my
just a
God.
sack. And so clearly none of us have had our bad experience yet. And so she shows up, there's a sack of Four Locos, and I had never had them before. I heard that they fucked you up, but I never really knew. So what I do is like, we're all sitting there chilling, and I down the first one like it's nothing. Like I just I don't chug it.
Big mistake.
Yeah, I don't chug it, but like I drink it pretty quickly, and I'm like,
Huge.
Wait, is the drink thing still going?
did I say
Fuck, you
You
said it like 4
3
times.
3 or 4 times. I just realized.
it? Are you serious?
Yeah,
you
you've said it a
I-
lot.
I've
Yeah.
only been drunk once, and then you like repeated.
Okay, I will take 2 since no one caught it.
Bullshit.
Well, no one was counting officially, so
Count my dick.
suck my fuck.
Count this one.
Yeah. Anyways, so I had never been intoxicated before.
Oh, I'm on you now. I'm like white on rice.
Yeah, I know.
Playtime's over, motherfuckers. Time to duel.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and count how many when I listen back to this.
How many what?
How many times I said the wrong words.
No, good catch.
Yeah, I know, right?
Trying to hit you.
Just let him do it himself.
What the fuck happened? I don't know. Where was I at?
Four Loco. and you got-
Yeah, so I downed the first one like it's nothing, and I'm like, okay, whatever, no big deal. And so I start drinking the second one that I have. Fuck.
Got him.
Just don't say anything. Just give him
I'm
like
so
a 5
fucked
like
up.
tally.
We're just gonna be like-
No, give me the count so that way I can just drink then. I much more appreciate
Glad we
it.
the
have an
story's
audience.
not gonna end.
It's okay. Anyway, so
That'll be our sign.
wait, I already said it? When did I say? What did I say? God, fuck! Son of a bitch!
It ain't easy being greasy.
I should have never made this roll. Fuck this roll.
What rule?
I don't know what rule, Harrison.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be the most sober podcast I've ever been on.
Holy shit. So we you have to give me a minute here. Holy fuck.
You got to restructure your whole sentence, bro. You thought I was fucking playing. It's not.
No, it's hard.
This shit ain't no joke.
Yeah. Oh man, this is perfect. So anyways, we continue consuming. And I start to consume the second one, And I get like midway through, and I'm like, these Four Locos are nothing. Like, why is everyone freaking out about these things? And all of a sudden, I don't know what fucking planet I'm on.
Yep, that's how it goes.
And I'm like sitting there, and I'm clearly very fucked up. And I'm like, what the fuck? And the last time that I had been intoxicated, I had not been to this level. So I didn't know what the fuck this was. And so I'm sitting there, and I'll never forget this moment. I'm looking up, and I'm like, John, I think I'm really fucked up, man. And we're both just kind of like staring at the sky because the girls had gone off. They were doing their own thing, and it was just me and John in the hot tub at this point. And I'm like, so we're both like looking up,
Sounds
just
romantic.
yeah, it was very sensual.
Two dudes chilling in a hot tub because it's not gay.
Is there a South Park episode about that?
I don't know. I just know it's a vine.
Anyways, so we're sitting there. Yeah, we're just kind of like looking up, just chilling out, just kind of like whatever. And I'm like, John, I think I'm pretty fucked up, man. And he's like, very intoxicatedly was like, nah, you're fine, you're good, bro. Like you're fucking fine, man. And he literally comes up and he puts his arm around me. He's like, you're good, man. And I was looking up and I was like, so on level from like 1 to 10, how fucked up am I if I can see 2 of the moon? And so I'm staring up, looking at it, and John's like, and for those watching on YouTube, I can only do the motions. I can't describe the way that this was, but he was like, "Oh yeah, you're fucked up, man."
He had to make sure. He was like,
Yeah, he had to
there's
look
about 2
up.
moons.
He had to look up himself and be like, "Now there's one." And he looks at me and he's like, "I can see the slack jaw setting in." And then he looks up again. He's like, "No, there's still one." He's like, "Oh yeah, you're fucked up, man."
I'd
Like-
say it's about an 8.
I
Like a
would.
scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, that was
8,
fucked.
9.
What was the last thing we did? Was it trivia? Yeah, it was trivia. So this one is Drinkatron.
I hate this fucking game.
Michael,
Does that
come,
count though?
Yes.
That's the name of the game.
Michael, come on down. You're
That's
the
a
next
technicality,
contestant
you fucking
on
bullshitters.
Sucks to
Alcoholic
suck.
mobile game.
Hey, Michael, I dare you to drink your whole drink.
Drink, you piece of shit. Fuck!
Get fucked, idiot! Get fucked.
I'm DD, bitch!
Woo!
Do I have to drink this?
You have to what?
Wow, you just fucking...
I quit.
Let's go!
I quit at life. This is
I'm
fucking
on your ass.
bullshit.
So like, does that count? Do I have to down
Consume.
this whole thing?
God damn it. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so fucked up.
Y'all thought I was not hard. Y'all finna learn.
This is I've fucked up way more than you have.
I haven't had a taste of my nice beverage in a hot minute because I
damn it.
answer all the trivia questions. I don't say the D word.
I have fucked myself on this rule. Okay,
Get shit on.
what was I doing? Holy shit.
We're playing
the
that.
game.
The Gameatron, yeah.
Oh, come on, GameSphere.
Oh my fucking
Holy fuck. Okay, I'm hitting the fucking the
South
Tron.
Park thing.
It's funny.
Okay, here we go. Never have I ever.
No, next.
No,
Takes too long.
I'm playing this. We're playing this. It counts. And people are going to be interested if they watch this podcast at all. All right.
They're gone at this point.
Yeah, they're like, these guys can't fucking keep a consistent thought.
Anyway, what is never?
Never have I ever. Hold up. 3.
He'll ask a question. If you've done it, you have to put a finger, or if you've never done it, you have to put a finger. You can be like, "Never have I ever done anal." And if you
have done it, you put your finger down.
Clearly.
All right, so here we go. This is fucking practice. Oh shit.
This is a shit show.
This is turned fucking horrible.
Holy God.
I'm about to have to move to the host chair.
You are, dude. Holy shit. All right. Never have I ever eaten ass.
Really? Oh, there it is.
All right, Harry, your go, man.
Do I ask?
You asked. Never have I ever. You got to think of something you haven't done that you think other people have done.
That's the hardest thing for me.
At this, yeah. When I was
Never-
younger, this was easy.
Never have I ever smoked pot.
But you, wait, hang on. You have.
Yeah,
You said they can ask anything.
No. You have to ask something that you yourself have not
Oh,
done.
have not done.
Yeah, you haven't done that you think other people have
done.
Jesus
have
Christ.
done.
Yeah, that's my problem. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I can't either. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Skip me, please. I'll come back to me.
Okay, we'll come back to Harrison. Go ahead.
Never have I ever started a podcast.
You piece of fucking shit.
I'm keeping mine up.
Co-host technicality.
Look, I got promoted. I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. God damn it. Never have I ever broken a bone. Go back to Harrison.
Oh yeah, it's Harry's turn. So yeah, you got to go.
I got to think of like normal things because I think of anything like sexual or like
Oh, here's one.
deviant related. I'm like, nope. Done
Oh
it,
no,
nope, done
God!
it, nope,
If you
done
if
it.
you get me on this, I'm gonna kill myself.
No,
Go ahead.
damn it.
No targeting.
No, that's allowed.
So I could be like, never have I ever
Yes.
had my name as Trevor Minor.
Okay, all right, not that specific, but
I literally
it can be
can't-
pretty specific.
Never have I ever owned a Dodge Charger. Chandler.
Never have I ever busted my ass on a skateboard.
All right, so I guess it's my turn now. Fuck.
I hate this game.
Never have I ever had a threesome/foursome. Chandler lost a finger for those who can't see.
Trying to be a little discreet here.
You cannot.
You could have gotten 2 players out with never had I ever.
Is it my turn?
It should go to
no,
Michael.
so yeah, it's Michael's next.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Never have I ever tried a Four Loko.
Piece of fuck you. That's what I.
You've never had a Four Loko?
We all lost it once, so fucking cheers. This is the last of my intoxication.
What a key play, Michael. Pro gamer move. God damn.
That was good. So we also have to get you fucked up on
You
Four
lucky
Locos.
bastard.
Yeah.
You lucky bastard.
Holy
You would
shit.
you would
Don't do it.
transcend from Spaghetti Mike to
Fettuccine.
Rotelli fucking Ross.
She'd get Michael like a chef's hat.
Holy shit. Rotelli Ross.
That's when he's just beyond comprehension.
Oh my god.
He's deep fried.
Oh fuck.
All right, we're done with this segment. Get out of here. Go on.
Alright.
Yeah.
Long get.
Holy shit.
You need some help there, Chief?
Dude, I have drank a lot.
Well, you better consume another one.
Oh god damn it. Fuck me. Fuck my ass. I need another drink. Fucking
Here you go, bud.
god damn it.
Oh. I'll pour it for you, bub.
I ain't said none of them.
Wait, hang on. Wait, what did I say?
You tell me.
We are at DEFCON 5.
I was trying to pull a question master there. It failed. It's all right.
You thought!
I think.
Yeah,
I
well,
think you got
Question
it.
Master has been established to not be in use when not playing the mobile alcoholic beverage consuming
you're
game.
right. God damn it.
I am the captain now.
You're right. You're gonna have to take my fucking spot at some point. Jesus fuck. Okay. So yeah, I
You
finished.
better
the Four
pull this
Loko story.
podcast up by its fucking bootstraps.
Dude. Oh god, bootstrap theory. Okay.
Jesus, Murphy.
So I finished the Four Loko story. You've talked about the blackouts that you've had. What's next? What's next?
I don't know. You're the one with the ideas.
Jesus fuck, dude.
That's not my fault.
So fucked up. Holy shit.
From what?
Your mom.
Okay.
Your mom's fucking pussy. That's what I'm fucked up from.
Nice.
It's over.
My mom's name is. Just so everyone is clear.
I'm probably gonna have to fucking bleep that.
Not kinda. You gonna like.
We're gonna have to cut like the past 10 minutes. This has been going nowhere at snail
Anyway.
pace.
Holy shit. Okay, my thoughts have been processed, and I can think rationally now.
Can I see the list?
No. Because
Well.
the list does not exist. Talk about your first party experience. What was the first party you ever went to?
So like first party, so like my first birthday party, or like
First, like,
what are we talking here?
party you ever went to.
The party where you, you know.
Well, not even necessarily, just like the first, like either high school, middle school, whatever. The party where there was.
So none of that is happening.
Well, yeah, some of it, yeah, where that is happening. Maybe you yourself did not participate. Doesn't matter. Just first party you went to. First, like, official party you went to.
Okay. Who's going first?
I'm buffering.
Do you know? Do you have?
I think I do.
All right, go ahead. This is a shit show.
It was.
This is gonna be a lot of editing.
So I had. Okay, you're gonna have to bleep out names, right?
You don't have to necessarily say the names, but if you do say them, yes, I will have to bleep them out.
So, I'm no longer like close friends with this guy, but I went over there with some people that are huge throwbacks of people. Like if I started naming, be like, holy shit, I haven't heard about those people in a minute. But this was a pretty fun party because like he had a lot of acres and like it was just kind of a thing where he's like, hey, come over after work. And like I went over there and some illegal activity was going on, you know.
Yeah.
I won't say why.
How
but,
dare
you know,
you?
I did some crimes that night, you know. It's okay. But like I got so that night that me and all of them started getting on top of hay bales.
Interesting.
And, well, because he was really close by.
That does sound fun.
He lived close by that bank on the way to Greenville.
Okay.
So you take a left.
Alliance
Yeah, that bank. I think that's the bank. So like there was a lot of.
by the Get It Quick.
Yes, exactly. So he had a lot of acres that his parents owned.
I know
so
everything.
like we just had a bonfire and like we got pretty good feeling and we just we just started running in this open field and like got on top of hay bales.
Completely nude.
Not nude, definitely not.
That's unfortunate.
Stop fantasizing.
But at one point it was like that. I think that was my first like party. But there was like a group of 20 or 30 there, so I consider it a party. But
Right, yeah.
it's pretty chill. But yeah,
It's dope.
pretty fun.
Do you have one yet, or do I need to go?
The first one that I can remember, I don't really know. Probably one of my elder sister's parties. I have a sister that's 2 years older than me and another that's 6, so probably one of their parties that they had at our house. I probably consider that because I remember playing beer pong with a few of them if they had it or whatever. But done a lot of parties. They all go together. Some fond memories there though. But
Yeah.
God help it, I can't remember when they were.
Yeah, so my neighbor used to throw parties all the time because she was like 3 years older than me.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if
yeah.
she was in like I think she was one below Kat's grade is what she was. She was a senior when I was a freshman. I'm so drunk at this point. I'm just gonna take another pull if you guys both get this right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one.
You can take hopefully a
Okay,
couple more.
number fucking goddamn 5. What? Who is the most consistent commenter on our YouTube videos? Go.
Wait. Do you count?
I do not count.
Okay.
This is fucking miserable. This is awful.
I'm having a good time mopping the floor with y'all.
I actually got to think about this.
Yeah, let's see. I told you they get harder, kind of. I fought myself on this.
All right. You got it, Harrison?
I think so.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
You have it written down?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't play that shit here.
Copyright.
No, we already would have got flagged for that for the Star Wars one.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I know. Okay, so Chandler, you finished first. Read it off. Who is our most consistent commenter?
Now, I was torn between two, but I do believe that it is the username I'm a Barsh.
Okay,
Or
Harrison.
Chris Ross.
Wait. Hold on. What?
Chris Ross.
Yeah. Who is our most consistent commenter on YouTube?
Oh, I thought you said commentator.
Oh,
Like
well-
me and like I would be like a guest or something.
Oh, okay.
Well,
all right.
I'll go ahead and drink for that because I answered
All right. Yeah. Well. All right. Go ahead.
differently.
Go ahead and make it double.
Yeah. You gotta double that
I
up.
said the D word.
Boom! Chug that motherfucker.
I was right though. Yes.
You were correct. It is Chris Ross.
That
Chris
was a
Ross
technical-
is our.
Easy.
That was a technical loss for me
Yeah,
because
that's all right.
I knew it was either
misheard
between him or Mr. Keith.
Yeah, you are correct, and it is Chris Ross. Fucking shout out to I'm Bars, Chris Ross. Been badass, man. We appreciate it.
Did you happen to say YouTube in any of that?
I might not have.
I think that's why I got confused.
Oh, I did. Okay, cool.
No.
So anyway, so technically the first parties I went to were my neighbors because she was a couple years older than me and whatever. But the first one that
What?
you got a problem over there?
Yeah, this thing's falling apart like the fucking Titanic.
Like the Challenger.
Dude, I can edit most of this. We're good. Don't worry about it. Just keep going.
It's gonna be more chopped and screwed than a T-Pain track.
Dude, he's gonna wake up just gonna delete this whole podcast. How much editing is
That is gonna be my new fucking Twitter bio. Holy shit.
We're chopped. It's a long Twitter bio. Anyway,
So yeah, my first parties were technically my neighbors, but the first one that I went to that was like an official high school party was I was with fucking John Noah. John, you remember this shit? Yeah. So I'd never been to a party. I didn't really care to participate in any of the shit that was going on, but John had come over to my house, and John had this problem of basically he would ditch me if anything better came up, and so
Sounds like John.
So like he literally would come over. He'd be like, "Yeah, I want to come over," and we'd be hanging out. And then something like, Mark would be like, "Hey man, I'm going to fuck some bitches tonight." He'd be like, "Yeah, sorry, Trevor, I don't know what's going on, man. I gotta fucking go." And
what a call out! Holy shit!
he's like, "I gotta leave."
Look, the man plays his cards close to
Yeah.
his heart. All right.
And so, anyways, that happened a couple times. And so this one time, I knew he was gonna do it. Like he'd come over, and his brother hit him up. He's like, "Hey, bro, I'm fucking going to this party, man. It's fucking gonna be dope." And John's like, "Yeah, Trevor, I'll be honest with you, man. My brother's going to this party, and I might bail on you." And I'm like, "All right, I'll go." And John just like fucking dead stops. He's like, he looks at me. He's like, "You're gonna go to this party?" I'm like, "Yeah." And so he's like, "All right." And so my mom, we're like fucking 15 at the time, something like that. And we're freshmen in high school. And my mom takes me over to John's. We convince her, like, "Yeah, we want to just hang out at John's house." So literally my mom drops us off, leaves like out of eye shot, and we immediately pile into his brother's car and like drive off.
I have been there so many times. It's
Immediately
insane.
pile into John's car, and we drive off and we go to this party that it's not too far up the road. And I don't know any of these fucking people. It's just a bunch of random
Sure.
obscure people. I don't know. And so we're going, and they all start drinking like crazy. God damn it, fucking piece of shit. Fuck. Okay. They all start getting intoxicated.
This is your own rule.
I know. I fucked myself.
You played yourself.
I know, I did. So they all start getting intoxicated like crazy, and the night progresses, and I kind of was under the impression that we were going to stay there because they were all clearly pretty intoxicated. So I was like, all right, that's what's going to happen. And so they all walk up, and they're all like slurring and shit. They're like, "Hey, yeah, yo, man, we fucking, we're going to go back to fuck Jay Swizzle's place, man." And he's like, they're all like fucking, they're all
This is real dialogue.
no, but yeah.
Verbatim.
So they're literally like, "Yeah, we're going, man. Like we're going
Yeah.
back home." And I'm like, "I thought we were staying here." They're like, "Yeah, no, fuck that. We're driving." And I'm like, "You guys have all been drinking a lot. You have all been consuming a lot. You've all been consuming a lot. I can't let you get behind the car, right?" And they all thought I was being a pussy. They're like, "Oh, fuck, whatever. Like I
Don't
can
drink
drive."
and drive.
Chandler,
Don't
you got
do
one?
it.
Yeah.
But
Drink.
go ahead and you too.
Fucking piece of shit. God damn.
It's worth it to send the message. Don't drink and drive.
It's gonna be so fucked up, dude. I'm gonna go to bed.
I know it's two.
All right, go ahead, do it.
Holy shit, this fell apart. So we're in the car and we're going and wait, no, that's wrong.
Oh my fucking god.
Longest 5 minutes of my life. Holy fuck.
So anyways, you have to cut this whole fucking thing.
I'm pulling the plug.
So so they come up to me and they're like, "Oh yeah, fucking, I can drive." I'm like, "No, you can't." They're like, and they're all calling me pussy and shit. They're like, you can't." And at the time, I didn't even have a license. I only had a fucking permit. And I was like, "I will drive home." And all of them were like, and I had the keys because they gave me the keys at the very beginning of the night. And I'm like, "No, I'm driving because you guys are all intoxicated. Like, there's no way you can drive." And they're all like, "Oh," like fucking just roasting me. And then we're walking towards the car, and like his brother is like, "Okay, I'm seeing double. Yeah, maybe you should drive." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, I feel validated now." So, and I was taking the moral high ground. I wanted to be I was like, I'm not going to consume anything because I was a little prick about that shit. And so we get behind the wheel, and I start driving, and everyone in the back is like, so I'm 15. I only have a permit, no fucking license, and I got to drive them back home wherever. And they're all sitting in the back. I think I got John Noah up front with me, and fucking one of the guys in the back starts screaming. He's like, "Hey, I don't mean to put no pressure on you or nothing, but like if you get pulled over, we're all fucked. I hope you know that, right?" And those were his exact words.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Just let me do this. This is better than you driving hammered." And so we're going. I fucking fishtail in a couple of different areas. I'm making weird sounds. John remembers this. I'm like, "Whoa!" Like I'm fucking just being weird about shit. Yeah. Literally, I'm like turning and I accidentally floor it like too hard, and it's like fucking revving. I'm like, "Woo!" And I'm like fucking
pulling.
And John's literally dying in the back.
You're like pulling your underwear in your ass. Your ass is so tight.
Yeah. John's fucking dying in the back, and then so and so eventually
Crush a rock.
Turn a rock into a diamond in those cheeks.
Jesus Christ. And so we eventually get home and everything's good. And we just start bullshitting for hours and we pass out. But that was the extent. It was just a random party. They all got too intoxicated. I had to drive them home.
Sounds
and I was
right.
like 15, and it was cool. I liked it. It was fun. It was like a fun experience.
The structure of this podcast is Laffy Taffy.
Is it Drinkatron or is it modern?
Is it what?
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. That's another one.
It is indeed the alcoholic beverage drinking mobile game.
If you think I'm gonna let that slide,
Damn,
you're wrong.
You said it, motherfucker. Fuck.
I was purposely trying to avoid it.
Michael's
Got
gonna
it.
walk to this table and just fall on it at one point. He's gonna walk towards it, just boom.
Yeah, if he hits the vape again, he's gonna walk up and just
keep
float over
To
it.
keep
gonna
a
just step
consistent
on it.
narrative, do you know how long I'm gonna have to spend on this fucking podcast to edit this shit?
I don't feel bad.
I feel bad.
I
Is it,
would.
is it worth it at this point?
All
We're
right.
celebrating.
What's happening?
All right, I'm pressing it. I get to give 3 drinks, so I'm giving them.
And
I'm giving them all to Chandler.
There you go. Even the playing field.
in like 15 years, are we gonna be able to see like the director's cut
lot
of this
of alcohol.
podcast?
You should make
Yeah.
OnlyFans for the director's cut.
OnlyFans, where I fucking get on there and show my cock.
I mean,
I'm
what
drinking liquor
OnlyFans
off the
is.
table. Sorry that's on video.
Got
it.
Oh, Shit. All right, Harry Man, your go. Playing the Otron.
Everybody gulp.
All right. Holy shit. We got 30 minutes left.
Ooh, that Jim Beam be spicy.
girls. None of you are ladies.
I got a puss.
Give one. Am I allowed to give one to myself?
Yes.
All right, Trevor, you take one.
You fucking asshole. Holy shit. Yeah, so that was the first party. Chandler, have you told your first party experience or no?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he did, definitely.
God damn it.
Trevor's not remembering. His dementia setting in.
Holy shit. Did you tell yours?
Yeah. Definitely.
And you told yours.
And you told yours. Good fucking God.
Holy shit.
Good God almighty. Well, look, I remember we talking about. You said at the beginning you want to talk about memories on the podcast. Like, what are your favorites?
Okay, we can. You can.
Not this podcast.
I thought that's what you said.
No, he's fucking around. He's saying this one in specific is bad.
This memory
Yeah.
that I'll have tomorrow morning will be bad.
All right, go ahead, Harrison. You wanted to talk. Go
Oh no,
ahead.
I just was bringing up, but I can talk about it.
You go first.
Okay. So far, I mean, besides this one, not just because we got drunk, but the Star Wars podcast has been my favorite one. What?
He said the D
I love the live audience.
One?
Yep.
It's a whole shot of Jim Beam.
Ooh,
Sorry for my belly.
don't be.
The Star Wars podcast was my favorite, just because I don't like. I think me and Lainey talk about Star Wars the most. I mean, I live with her, so I probably talk about it with her the most before you
Yeah.
guys. But that was a really fun podcast. I don't know. I just like diving into, things about things I can talk about for hours. Specifically Star Wars. I mean, I grew up with it, and you guys did too. Obviously, anyone that watched it could tell that we were big fans of it. No matter our opinions about it, it was the funnest. It was the most fun podcast I've been on so far.
Yeah.
Besides Midsummer, but
Yeah. No, well, that one was a good one because we just got to sit there and bullshit about Star Wars for hours.
Oh,
on
yeah.
end. Like,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I could have gone. I could have kept going.
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. It was great.
That should have been a live stream, honestly,
Yeah.
if that could have been possible. But
I can't exactly live stream stuff. I think I gotta have
Yeah.
like a powerful computer to do that. but-
sure, yeah, I get why you wouldn't. But
Yeah.
if there was a possibility, I would have been like, start it up, let's go.
Yeah.
Like I'll talk.
Star Wars one was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really liked the Midsummer one that we did, probably because that was the first like movie review we had ever done, and it was right after we had all seen it, and we were all sitting there like, man, I don't even know what I fucking think. So we all
Right.
just met and just started bullshitting about the movie, and we talked about Hereditary and just like horror movies in general.
Yeah, that's my second, just because like I could talk about horror movies for
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, exactly. So that one was really fun to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Chandler, what about you? You've been on several. Which one?
My
Which?
favorite podcast?
Yeah, the one that you've been on. Which
Favorite
one?
moments, favorite podcast.
Probably the Star Wars one. That was the one I was most excited for.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You came in with the notes.
Yeah,
man.
you had a fucking notepad.
You were more
Right.
prepared, I think, than anyone here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the subject material of the one me, Zach, and Trevor were on. The work ethic one. I think that was 4.
Yeah,
I think that
so.
was episode 4. I also really like the one that, by the time people are watching this, it'll be out. The episode 9.
Yeah. that
I
one
haven't
was
listened. I haven't listened to it yet at the time of recording this, but I think I will like that one a lot too.
Trevor was telling me a little bit about it. I don't remember it because I'm kind of.
Yeah. Basically, we were talking about. We started off. I just recently had watched Alien Covenant.
Oh, it's a good fucking.
Yeah, I just recently watched that. So I started off wanting to talk about the themes of that movie because I thought that the philosophical stuff was really
Yeah.
cool. So we started with that, and then Zach wanted to talk about the Fermi Paradox, which is like why we don't see any other alien life in the universe. Like it's only us.
Yeah.
And then we just spiraled from there. And then Chandler wanted to talk about why people have been pieces of shit to him throughout this whole pandemic, like just cursing him out every goddamn day. And so we talked about that for a little bit too. But it was a really good one. There was a lot of, I found myself just editing it. I would sit there and watch it for like 20 minutes at a time.
It's hard to edit it because there was so much. Good
Well, yeah,
info.
so I was literally
Yeah.
just sitting there watching it, and I'm like, I was a part of this. I know exactly what we all say, but I was just like, I was really sucked into it.
That's a good podcast. That sounds
Yeah.
like that's gonna be good to watch.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. That one was really good.
That's a
I was-
good fucking movie, man. Alien Covenant is really fucking solid.
I was a lot more messed up too than I thought because I ended up like passing out that night, like in my bed, like fully clothed, and, like woke up at like 3 a.m. and like a fucking cold sweat. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Why? Because you were.
I was pretty inebriated.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking with you. I was following that sentence.
All right,
but-
it is
yeah.
now time for Modern Goonies trivia.
Line them up. I'll knock them down.
Yeah, like I said, I'm taking pulls from now on because I'm too intoxicated to take another shot.
You're winning by 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am winning by 2, or he's winning by 2.
I'm winning by
I was
2.
like,
I
I
haven't-
feel like I'm losing this.
I haven't missed.
I have 3 right.
Okay.
That is correct.
Here we go. Which podcast has the most views?
Well, you could take a guess.
He already took his shot. Okay, well, I guess Chandler wins this one by default.
Take a guess.
I'll take a shot with whoever loses if we get this right. But I'm pretty sure I'm losing this one.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, which
Harrison, why don't you go first?
Star Wars?
No.
one? Okay,
Yep.
Chandler?
The Neil deGrasse Tyson because it's in the title.
Incorrect. Actually, the very first. So you have to take a shot as well.
Oh!
You have to take a poll. I'm sorry. The first podcast is the one that has the most views.
Damn it! I was
Wait, he
torn
has to take a
between-
what?
He has to take a poll.
Oh.
I didn't say.
Damn, I was
They
torn
all would have got on my ass. I would have known immediately. So we're good.
I was torn between that one or the first one, but I thought
the two with the most views are the first one and the Neil deGrasse Tyson one.
I
Interesting that the first one has the most views. I guess because it's like people.
The
It was
hype.
brand. Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
hype. It was the
People
brand
were
new.
waiting
It's like,
for
whoa,
it.
hang on.
Yeah.
The fuck, these guys started a podcast. Let's see what that shit's about.
What
Damn
are
it,
the
I really
views?
thought it was the
What?
third one.
What are the views?
They're very low. Like I think the first
Couple
one.
hundred?
Yeah, like the first one is like 280 something.
bad.
Yeah, and then the next one is like 200 and
The Star Wars one is
like
like 40.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that one too. But yeah, it's only like 40 views.
Have you looked at the videos on Star Wars on YouTube? They go like, they're like long as fuck, like almost all of them.
Yeah.
Like once you get down the Star Wars rabbit hole on YouTube, I mean, you get into videos that you're like, that's a lot of info.
Yeah.
Like you're like, fuck.
All right. We're doing a piece of trivia. Okay. This one, the only person who could possibly know this is Harrison. So if you don't know this, you're fucked.
Don't put that pressure on me.
It's on there. Okay. What is the first drink we ever had on the podcast? Yeah, I'll take it. Fuck you.
What? How would I?
You were there.
I don't remember what it was though. Fuck.
Got my answer.
All right. We'll wait till Harrison writes his down. Okay. Chandler, what'd you get?
This is for the practice podcast.
Okay. I will give you a chance. I will give you both a chance to reiterate this. This is the first official podcast, not the practice one.
I think my answer still stands, so I'm going to
Okay.
go with Sawyer's homemade mead.
Okay, what's yours?
Jameson.
Chandler's right. I'm fucking surprised.
You know what pisses me the fuck off about that? That was my mead too. It was both of our meads.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
All right. You gotta take a fucking intoxication poll. Okay. It's almost. We'll just go ahead and finish off this trivia. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck with me.
Okay, so here we go. Number 8. I did 10 because it's the 10th podcast. So, okay. What? Without looking, so no one look at the screen. Everyone looks. Keep your eyes down, or I'll fucking disqualify you. What is the name of the program I use to record the audio for the podcast?
Fuck this.
I don't know that
Fuck
one.
this.
All right, both take a pull, bitches.
I need something else to drink.
And just take a pull.
I don't need to add that one to it.
Just take a pull. Fucking. Holy shit. Okay.
Ugh.
All right. So the answer was Logic. Well, if you just said Logic, I would have been fine with that. Logic Pro X is the name of the software that I use. I thought you would know that one, Harrison.
I was gonna be mad if it was GarageBand.
No, it's not GarageBand.
If you would have said, I would have flipped this table.
Well, I mean, honestly, I could easily record this podcast with a GarageBand.
Right. I'm also very belligerent.
Okay. I don't know if you guys are gonna get this one. What is the air date of the very first podcast?
Like the specific day.
The date that it aired. And the only reason I asked this one is because I've been talking about it for like 2 weeks now. So I've said it multiple times. It's just if you remember or not.
I'll take a guess, but I don't know.
All right. Well, Harrison has given it. Don't take a look, you piece of shit.
I'm gonna guess and say the 12th of June.
24th.
24th. Okay.
All right. Bo, take a drink. Fuck!
She gone.
She gone.
shit. All right. And for the 10th and final question of the night, who was the biggest inspiration / model for the podcast?
What does that even mean?
Who / what inspired this podcast more than anything else? It's a figure. And that's all I'm going to say. That's the last hint that you get.
I don't think this is it, but it sounds right to me.
Okay, you done? All right, Chandler?
Is it the JRE?
All right. Harrison, what'd you get?
Go ahead and read that.
The pee poo poo man. You are correct. It was Joe Rogan is the biggest inspiration to this podcast.
Figured.
All right, Harrison, take a.
I'm
take
the
a poll.
absolute worst human being on the face of this planet. I'm
So,
sorry.
Harrison, you have to consume an alcoholic beverage of some sort for this. But since you are the loser of the trivia game, you have to take a shot of Trevor's choice.
You're right. You do. Harrison, on a scale from 1 to 10, how intoxicated are you right now?
I'm fucked up.
Okay.
If you could put it
Send the
into
police.
if you could put it to a numeric value.
Yeah, numeric value.
Numeric value?
Numeric value 1 to 10.
Infinity.
Oh, so you're pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm not. The
This
only
is leaking out of my balls.
one. All right. Then you must take a shot of the Jim Beam, an actual shot. Because
After
that one's the
you
lightest
Wait,
thing. that we have.
you said what? I'm what?
You have to take a shot of the.
No,
Jim
you said
Beam.
I was. You definitely said I was.
Oh, did I? Oh, shit.
Yeah, you
Okay. Well, I'll take
definitely
a.
Studio audience.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm
just
not
Well, you
bad.
also have to consume for the first because you lost the last
Okay.
question. It's too easy.
all right. Well, pour me a little something. Fucking-
What am I taking a shot of?
That you're taking a shot of Jim Beam.
Damn it! I wanted to see him take a shot at Everclear.
Hey, he's too
I
fucked
would
up for that.
literally kill you. That shit is awful.
Oh, I don't know. If I can
Oh, yeah. Also, do not inhale that stuff. Don't even try Everclear. It's awful.
Yeah, we did it on the last podcast live. Me and Zach did.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's funny.
It took him 10 minutes to recover.
Remember when I said, hey, like, I'll fucking drink whatever you got? And it was like my bachelor party, and I just literally grabbed that bottle, not thinking what it was.
You gotta take another one. Just take a quick pull, just a little sip. Just okay, there you go. All right, here we go, buddy. Last one of the night. Fucking, let's clank.
Give me a second.
All right, yeah. Well, give me 1 second.
Losers. Losers.
Oh shit. All right, cheers, buddy. Oh shit.
Please don't projectile vomit on me.
Oh my god. I have not been this fucked up in a long time. So mission successful, but fucking hell.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, oh shit. He's gone. All right. I'm gonna end it here.
Go puke in Michael's.
So Harrison just left us. Okay. Well,
If you're still here with us, take a good hard look at yourself in the mirror. What are you doing here? I'm asking myself the same thing. We thank you for your views and your support, but boy howdy. How the
Yeah.
fuck did this actually go through?
I don't know. Anyways, so we want to thank you guys for all who have been listening over the course of this entire year. We know that we don't have a very big audience, and we accept that. We do this because this is something that we have a lot of fun doing, and we have a lot of really close, very good friends that we like to just sit and bullshit about stuff. And we really appreciate those who have sat with us and talked and listened to us in the past year, even if it was for like 10 minutes. It doesn't matter. I know that our podcasts are long. I know we talk about shit that maybe can be hard to comprehend, or like this one, we just get really drunk and we don't make a whole lot of sense. But this is something that it's really fun for us, and it's something that really brings us together, and it gives us more of a purpose, because this is something we get to do late at night on a Friday night and just have a shit ton of fun with each other and build more camaraderie than what we already have. And it's something that I really appreciate, and it's something that I really value, and it's something that we used to do just sitting upstairs bullshitting as kids late as fuck at night in the summer when we were home from college, or late at nights in high school when a girl had dumped you and you just needed your fucking buddies around to just fucking talk to. And it means a lot to me that so many people have been willing to sit here with me and talk with me about just random shit. And I really appreciate anyone who has tuned in and listened to us in the past year. We don't have a big following, but I hope eventually that we do. And if not, that's okay, because this is something that genuinely, it brings me joy every time I get to sit here and talk into a microphone and look cool as fuck with my friends. I like it a lot. So I want to send a big fucking shout out and a big thank you to Chris Ross, who is always there and always commenting on every single video that we put out. He's fucking awesome. Thanks so much, man. Carrie Keith, our fucking old teacher, who sits there and he listens to all of our fucking podcasts. And it's awesome. It's awesome to know that we can make
OGs.
Yeah, we can make even a small impact on people that mean a lot to us in our lives. So, you don't have to agree with us. You don't have to fucking listen to everything that we say, but we appreciate that you even took a small inkling of your time to sit here and listen to us on our random bullshits on weekend nights. So we really appreciate it. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for tuning in. Our 30 to 50 viewers, whatever it is that we have right now. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Continue to subscribe and to listen to the things that we have to say. And we will fucking see you next time for Podcast 11. Thank you so much, guys. I've been your host, Trevor King Minor. This has been Chandler, my co-host, and this has been Harrison Hoyt, my other really good guest. And we bid you adieu. Good night, guys. Thank you so much.
See you later.